as you can see, most of our offices, particularly the one we inherited, was given to us by government, our office in Lagos. It's an eyesore, let me just say that, because most of the buildings are buildings that we were inherited from the colonial period, made of wood, and they are very, very bad. In fact, even the sockaway for the toilets has collapsed, and our people are occupying that. It's not healthy at all. So we've been putting it in our capital budget as one of the projects that we're going to one of the places we're going to renovate, so that these people can get a healthy environment to be able to work in. But for the past 4 years, monies have not been given to us. What we did was to get mobilization fee and give the contractor to start, and that is the stage at which we are in now. Then we also need a database of our stakeholders, because without that database, we'll just be working, without knowing what we will do. Planning, without planning. Because that one will tell us the number of stakeholders we have, and then who has paid his dues and who has not. And then it will tell us when they are due to renew their licenses, and all that. But we don't have that. So we had planned to do a kind of research to collect data on all our operators, so that it will enable us plan. We put that also in the capital budget, but it was thrown out. Monies have not been given, even though we tried and gave the man mobilization fee also, but that one is still hanging, because without that database, we cannot plan effectively. We cannot project how much we're going to generate as revenue also. So even in this budget, we included it. It was thrown out. We were not given anything for it. The same with that of the renovation of Lagos office. And then we also intended to produce classification seals. With classification seals, we will know how many films are being sold in the market, because we give them these seals according to the quantity they need. So we permit them to sell this quantity of films. We're giving out the seals to them. We permit them to sell them in the market. And if we go checking and we see other movies that do not carry the seals on the jackets of the films, we know that they are pirated. So we can get in touch with the Copyright Commission and tell them there are unapproved copies in the market. All right? So that will help us also to reduce the number of pirated copies in the market. And we'll be able to know how much they are generating from the sale of these movies in the market. We've been trying our best to get monies to do that, but it hasn't been easy. And the security papers that we will need to print the sales are not produced in the country. So we tried to get some companies abroad to give us their quotations, and of course it's on the high side. We included it in our budget so that we'll be given the money, and it amounted to almost 600 and something million, and the money was not given to us.
If you have that, how often will you require that?
It depends on the request from the stakeholders. And of course, if we buy it at the current rate, they have to pay more to get them. Because initially we thought we would be able to sell it, one seal at 5 naira. But with the current rate in the market, it may go up to 100 or more.
100 naira.
Yes. And it will be too expensive even for them because they sell one CD for just 100. Yes. 100 or 100.
Movie CD.
Yes, a movie CD in the
Just
market.
100.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the current price in the market. So if we are to they are to pay again to get the seal, it means the cost of CDs will go up in the market.
Yes, but it's good for them. If the cost goes up, it means you can make more money. Because at the moment they are not making any money. It's the pirates that are making money.
Yes.
If there is assurance that there will be implementation, you go on constant rate. Because definitely pirates have to be driven out of the market before artists can make their money. Until you are able to drive out pirates, because in other jurisdictions, the moment your song is heard on the radio, you have made it. Because there's no way you will not make money if your song is played on the radio. But here, you buy that movie at 100 because it's there free. People are just mass producing them in their secret shops. But the seal, you must get a way of getting, because I think it's at the basis of how you can drive our pirates out of the market. And no matter how much it will cost. I used to be a member of the copyright this thing in Plateau, and I know the trouble we had trying to get artists to have their money. And this is really where the entire work deals. It's in the heart of the matter, as far as I'm concerned. Because if you cannot distinguish between what is authorized and what is illegal, it will be difficult to enforce compliance. So we should all put our heads together and see how that can be done. That is why I'm saying, if you have 600 million for the seal, as you say, as you call it, how much seals can you generate and how long will it last?
Francis, how many?
I think we calculated on the basis of